Hello, good day to everyone who is watching this video. So in this video we will see what all is needed to calculate the inductance in the transmission line. See, this is the a very confusing topic in the power system, but I will be writing the formulas directly because these are the things that only you should remember to solve the questions in the gate. Okay, there is no need of the derivation or other things. If you want to solve problems in gate, then you have to remember these formulas, and that too in a sequence. Okay, so sequence is very important here, and you need to remember this topic as it is. Just write down somewhere all these formulas in the order as I am writing down, and remember these formulas. Okay, so that is the only way out of this inductance calculation. Otherwise it will be very confusing to you. So first is the inductance of, I will write L of single ACSR conductor. Single ACSR conductor. Okay, so it is your L internal is equal to half into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter. Okay, L external is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 ln d by r. Okay, so your L of ACSR, see, this is the L internal means the inductance inside the conductor. L external means the what inductance outside the conductor. Okay, at some distance d from the conductor. So LACSR is L internal plus L external. Okay, so if you just remember this formula, then also it is okay. 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 ln t by e to the power minus 1 by 4 r. Okay, minus 1 by 4 is the power of e. Okay, and that whole is multiplied by r, Henry per meter. Okay, always remember the units with the formulas. Okay, so see, now this term is also known as denoted by r dash. Okay, so this is first thing. Now second formula is the L of hollow conductor. L of hollow conductor is equal to your L external only, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 ln d by r. And remember, here your small r is the radius of the ACSR conductor. Here it will be the radius of the hollow conductor. Okay, and d is the point at which you want to find the inductance. So second is over. Now third one is L of two-wire system. Okay, just remember these headings are very important, because you can easily mess up with these formulas and there is no way out other than remembering these. So L of two-wire system. So L of two-wire system is LT is equal to mu naught upon pi ln d by under root RA dash. Okay, where A is means that conductor A and RB dash means conductor B. And I hope I have told you the meaning of this dash. R dash RB dash means that you have to multiply by e to the power minus 1 by 4, and this will come out to be Henry per meter. Okay, so this is the inductance of two-wire system. Now the fourth is your transposed three-phase line. Okay, inductance of transposed three-phase line. Okay, so the inductance of the transposed three-phase line, that you should remember, is your L is given by mu naught by 2 pi ln d1 d2 d3 to the power 1 by 3 divided by your r dash. So where d1 d2 d3 is distance between the lines and r dash is, see, like if there are three-phase lines in this fashion, then d1 will be this thing, d2 will be this thing, and d3 will be this thing. Or it could be otherwise also. This could be d2, this could be d1, this could be d3, or this could be d2, this could be d2. Sorry, this could be d2, this could be d3, this could be d1. Okay, I hope you get what I am trying to say. Okay, so this is your for the transpose line, and remember here it is r dash, where r is the radius of the conductor. Okay, so for the transpose lines you have to apply this formula. Okay, so this is fourth thing. Now fifth is, that is the concept of now GMD and GMR. See, the concept of GMD and GMR is what we use in the case of the bundled conductor. So what it is trying to say, see, what is the concept of bundled conductor? I will give you a brief idea. See, generally what is happening, that what is the feel of the normal human mind, that this is one conductor in this fashion, this is for three phase, let us say this is for R phase, this is another conductor for Y phase, and this is another conductor for B phase. Okay, so that is generally what we see. But some people thought that why not use 2-3 conductors for R phase only. Like, see, like you may use, this is a set of 3 conductors arranged in this equilateral triangle arrangement. So this is the what? This is for the R phase only. Similarly, there will be one more set in this fashion of 3 conductors arranged in, this will be for B phase only. So this is known as the bundled conductor. That is a conductor containing 2, 3 or more conductors for transferring power. So what happens is your inductance, the equivalent inductance reduces in the case of the bundled conductors, and if you're in so the maximum power capability is given by EV by X. So if your inductance reduces, then your maximum power transfer capability increases. So that is the benefit of the bundled conductor. So that is why this concept of GMD, GMR and bundled conductor has come into the existence. Okay, so first let us see what is this concept. See, let us say there are M conductors here. There is one set of conductors, let us say this is M. Okay, just to give you a feel what is happening actually. And there is another set of conductors here. Okay, and let us say these are N. These are N conductors and these are M conductors. So always remember what is that your GMR is for the itself. Like if you want to GMR, then there will be a GMR calculated separately for this bundle conductor, and GMR will be calculated separately for this set of conductors. Okay, so that is what is the meaning of GMR. GMR is like of itself. Okay, if there are 2, 3 or more set of conductors given to you, then GMR means that you have to focus on the one set. Okay, so what will be the GMR? Okay, so what you will do is in GMR, what you see, just listen to me carefully and try to take the feel what I am trying to say. So in GMR, what is happening is, see, like this is your conductor, let me label as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 and so on. Okay, till AM, as there are M conductors. So let me say the distance between A1, A2 is D1, A1, A3 is D2, A1, A4 is D4. Okay, and similarly and so on. So GMR means this total distance from each and every conductor. Like first you take A1 and you mark all these distances, then you take A2 and you mark again all these distances. Then you again take A5, you mark all the distances and you do it till AN. Okay, so your GMR will come out by using such kind of feel in your mind. Okay, so more things will be clear when you do the questions on this concept. Okay, so which I will be doing in previous years solving videos on YouTube channel. Okay, so for this, in this video I'm giving you the concept. Just remember, GMR is for itself. Like you have to take a one conductor and find the distance from all the other conductors. Now take another conductor, find the distance from all other conductors and just multiply, like D1, D2, D3. Like this is, you take A1. Okay, now next time what you do is you take A5. Okay, so this distance is, let me say, D, capital D. This is D1, this is D2, this is D3, this is D4. Okay, so what you will write down here, D1, D2, D3, D4. Okay, so in this fashion you will go on, and finally you have to remember the what power you will put. See, the power you will put here is 1 upon m square. M is the number of conductors in that set. Okay, so that is the overall feeling of your this GMR. Okay, always remember the power. See, what is the takeaway is, just remember this power and just understand that what you have to actually do. Okay, now let us calculate the GMD. So in GMD, what is happening is, now we are considering these both the sets. Okay, so here what we will do is, like this is the conductor, this is the conductor, and there are m conductors, and always you have to take the distance of the conductor with itself also in GMR. Like if you are choosing A1, then the distance from itself will be what, your R dash, where R is the conductor radius of that conductor A1, and R dash I have already told you. So you have to multiply R dash here. Similarly, you will multiply R dash here. Okay, so that is the way you need to calculate the GMR. Now let us move to the GMD. What is GMD is? See, now here you have to consider both. So how will you take distance? You choose this conductor, you take its distance from every conductor of the other set. Okay, so this is how, this will be your one thing, like let me say D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. Okay, so write it down, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. Similarly, now do with again this thing, take this conductor and calculate all these distances. Okay, and write them down. Okay, similarly you will cover each and every conductor of one set and you will write all these things. Okay, and then remember the power will be 1 by m into n. Okay, so this is very important. So the main takeaway in this discussion is, what is the field, like what you are doing in GMR and GMD, and where to use, you have to calculate GMR, and where you have to calculate the GMD. Okay, and remember these powers, that for GMR it is m square and for GMD it is m cross n. So if you remember this figure and this discussion, you have some feel in your mind, then you will be able to solve the questions on GMD and GMR. So why it is important? See, it is important because our discussion was going on the inductance calculation. So now the sixth point is inductance calculation in the three-phase system bundled conductors. L in three-phase system bundled conductors. I have told you the meaning. So it will be what? It's given by mu naught mu r by 2 pi ln GMD AB. Okay, see, this is what I was telling you. GMD AB means that you take GMD between A and B phase conductors. Then you take GMD with B and C phase. Okay, then you take GMD with your C and A phase conductors. Okay, to the power I have told you 1 by 3. Okay, in the numerator there is always GMD divided by GMR. GMR of bundle, I hope you could easily find out now. Okay, and this is your GMD. Seventh is your bundle in two-wire system. Like if there is a two-wire system and then only the conductors are bundled. So the formula is L is equal to mu naught mu r by 2 pi ln GMD by GMR. Okay, so this is your inductance formula. And GMD I hope you could calculate. See, bundle in two wire means like there's a two wire, that is there will be one phase and one ground or one neutral. So let me say there are three conductors for a phase and there are three conductors for your return path, that is your neutral wire. Okay, N. So how will you calculate the GMD? I have told you, measure these distances. Okay, then again measure these distances, then again measure these distances. Okay, and how will you calculate GMR? Just take this conductor, so it will be your R dash, then take this distance, let me say this is D, then take this distance, it is D, R dash D. Okay, this is for this conductor, then again take this conductor, again R dash D, again R dash D. And what is the power? 1 upon m square. M is 3 here, so 1 upon 9. Okay, so what you will get? So you will get your GMR by this fashion, and GMD I have already told you. Okay, so I have just given you a small example also. So in that fashion only you have to solve the question. So always remember these formulas, always remember this concept of GMD and GMR and what I have tried to express you in this discussion. Okay, and these are the formulas. Okay, so thank you, and I hope you get most out of this video. And so if you like it, then please like, share, subscribe Electrical Diaries and visit our website for more. Thank you and have a nice day.